Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's BrickyRicky here, and today we will be rating top 20 Led Zeppelin songs. You're probably sick of this channel because we've only been doing Led Zeppelin. It should have been done like 3 months ago. And it's freaking the end of June. I hope this video comes out at the end of June. And it's not done yet, so really gonna do this. So anyways, rating the top 20 songs, and there's one song I forgot to mention because it's a single that was never released on an album, which is Hey Hey What Can I Do, and it will be in this rating, so just heads up. So further ado, let's just get into this video. So when you go onto my channel, you will see in playlists that I will have a top Led Zeppelin song, and it has 46 songs on it. So my favorite songs on those albums. This is my favorite songs. So it's 46 songs. So further ado, let's get into this video. So coming in at number 20 is Black Dog.
Hey, hey, mama said the way you move gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
So, Black Dog is a really good song. It's got one of the best riffs of all time. I can play it on guitar. And his singing is great. Drumming is good. And it's off one of my favorite albums, which is Led Zeppelin 4, which has another great song on it. What I think is the best song in the world. I mean, the best song ever written, not the best song in the world. But it's just a great song. The only thing I don't really like about it is it's a little overplayed on the radios. But it's still a pretty good song. So, moving on to number 19, which is Kashmir. So with this song, again, another iconic riff, and there's the yeah, that. Shoot, my light is falling over. Just great. Song is very good. Stupid light. Holy crap. And drumming is nice, and his singing is really, really good. I never really say John Paul Jones at all because I can barely even hear bass, which is sad. But it does help the song. You just don't hear it much. It just helps the drums out. So, yep, very solid song, and we're just going to move on, because we got to bang out a lot of songs, to number 18, which is Custard Pie. So this song, I don't know, a lot of people, it's not like it's not that much played of a song, but it's all Physical Graffiti, so it's a great album. and same as Cashmere. Forgot to mention that. And it's good, and the riff is really good. It's like da-na-na, like that one part. Da-na-na, da-na-na, da. I like the ending of the riff, and then it just starts right back over. And the drums are good. The solo is really good. And Plant's vocals are good. And voila, it's a great song. So we're going to move on to number 17, which here comes the song that I said that I never really made a video on because it's a single. Hey, hey, what can I do? So this song was really good because the nice acoustic and his vocals, and then I think John Paul Jones was playing mandolin in it, and then there's just a little bit of drumming. So that's really nice. And I actually just learned it on guitar. I don't know if it's gonna pick up the audio, and also I can't really play it that well right now because the song is originally tuned down a half step. So, a little guitar lesson right here. A half step would be tuning this string down. So like, just say, a trick, I'd say, to tune down the guitar is you put a capo on the first fret here, and you tune that to standard tuning, and then take that capo off, and then you're a half step. Because if you're like learning a guitar lesson, and I don't know, he's telling you to do a bar chord here, and he says move up a half step, he just means go up one fret. Now a whole step would be moving this up 2 frets. So half, whole. So I will play this, a little bit of it, because it's, I'll play it, but it doesn't sound as good. I just learned it, so not that great, but you may hear it from so you may know it from that, but like I said, it would be down half a step. So, little guitar lesson there. Not a good guitar teacher. Anyways, I should play Black Dog. You know what? I won't, because it's on electric guitar and I don't want to plug in my amp right now. So, anyways, moving on. Hey, wait, what can I do is a great song. So moving on to number 16, which is All of My Love. So this song is great. The synth, I think, is really good. And vocals are good. There's not that much guitar in it, but I am actually trying to learn it right now. And although it's little hints of things, it's really good. There's also sometimes slide guitar in there. And drumming is great. His vocals, I said, are great. I think there's a little mandolin in there. Is that a hair on my thing? Yeah. Little mandolin in there. And because that's John Paul Jones. And it is just freaking amazing. That's why I bought the album. Because I love it so much. I don't know why. The song just grew on me. And they play it on the radio a lot. And I still like it. So, I don't know why. But I love it. So we're going to move on to number 15. Which is Houses of the Holy. So this song's pretty consistent. It's the weird sounding guitar, which is kind of cool to me. And like I said in the Rating Physical Graffiti album, when this song came out, it is like, I don't know why, he just says, from the houses of the holy. I don't know why, I just love that line. I think it's just the way he says it. So I like that, but it just stays the same. His vocals are good, drumming's good. That's all you can ask for. So, moving on to number 14. You may freaking want to throw me out the window of a 15-story building in New York City, but I don't care. That number 14 is going to be Stairway to Heaven. Alright, so we all know how iconic this song is, and it's just one of the best songs in the world. Like I said, it's one of the best songs ever written, I would say. Well, probably the best song ever written. And it's one of the world's favorite songs. And I can play a little bit. I can play the first 4 verses not fluently. Wait, what? Oh, duh. I may be copyrighted just for that. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's also called the Forbidden Riff because it's not supposed to be played in a guitar store. And if you do, good luck trying to still be playing in that guitar store. Because they're probably just gonna like, get out now, get out now. Same with like Smells Like Teen Spirit and Smoke on the Water. Because the thing is, they hear it like almost every day, 5,000 times a day, and it's like, they don't want to hear it anymore. So, and it's almost starting with Blackbird, too. But, anyways, best song, great song, one of the greatest solos. I love the just guitar in it. When the drumming comes in, great, vocals are great. Alright, so now we're going to number 13, which is When the Levee Breaks on the same album. So with this song, I love the drumming. It's probably the main reason I love this song. over Stairway to Heaven. And the harmonica is good, and the guitar is really like almost like country-like. So I really like that. Vocals are good. Drumming is the best part of the song, and I don't know. John Paul Jones, I don't know, probably just plays bass, so. And I can't really define it, so. I mean, if I listen really closely, but when I listen to the song, I want to listen to the song. I don't want to, like, listen for the bass. So, anyways, I'm just gonna thank you guys for watching. We still have, like, a whole bunch more songs to go. So moving on to number 12. It's gonna be the Led Zeppelin 1, Good Times, Bad Times. So the riff in this song is amazing. I love that little at the end of the riff. And then it just repeats. The guitar solo is really good. Drumming is drumming, and his vocals are good too. And yet again, can't hear John Paul Jones bass, so sad. Anyways, anyway, moving on to number 11 will be Over the Hills and Far Away. This song is great. I love how it starts off with acoustic, and then it goes into a rock song. Guitar solo is really good. Still can't explain the cover of this album, but I don't even want to go there, because maybe that'll be in like another video, trying to explain Houses of the Holy cover, because it's just weird. But I can play it on the guitar without mess it up. I still don't know if you can hear it. And my pick went bye-bye too. Oh, it's on my other guitar. So, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, rusty. So moving on to number 10. Down to number 10 already. And Led Zeppelin 3 song, Tangerine. So this song I love, it's mainly just guitar. It's actually a 12-string guitar. I don't know if you know that, or you can pick that up. Once I get a 12-string guitar, which could be in like 15,000 years, I will try to show you the difference in the sound between them. But I know like about 2 weeks ago, I tried to learn this song, and I'm like, oh, it's 12-string, so I can't learn it. So that stinks. But it's mainly just him and his vocals, Jimmy and his plant. And I don't know, this drumming does come in later in the song. But it's also weird how they play the song it's like Jimmy Page playing like a little bit of guitar in the beginning, and then they stop, and then they play the actual song. So that's a little interesting. I don't know why he did that. But anyways, we're going to move on to number... Why do I feel like I'm going a lot? Number 9, which is Led Zeppelin 1. Babe, I'm going to leave you. So with this song, it's really good. It's another acoustic picking song. And it's got its acoustic parts, and then it just goes into bam, big rock type song. And then goes back to acoustic little stuff, bam, rock. And then it has like a little acoustic guitar solo, which is really nice. And I don't want to try to attempt playing it because I know I'm not going to be good. So, I don't know. It's a great song. I love the picking because I love acoustic guitar picking, and his vocals and the drumming and bass is probably good in there, but again, can't really hear it. So, gonna move on to number 8, right? Number 8. Yes. Now we're going to do a Led Zeppelin 2. And I'm going to rhyme here. So it's from Led Zeppelin 2, and the song name is Thank You. Yeah. So this song starts off with the good and then drumming, and then it's just like him singing, which his voice is good. And there's just a lot of different like parts. There's a lot of like kind of like synth. I don't know if it's synth though. I really don't know. But that's what ends the song, and that takes a while to end. Which I do like it though. And there's a good acoustic solo. I don't know. You may see that there's a lot of acoustic songs in here. And I just like acoustic songs. They're somewhat mellower. I don't know. Just like, I like the sound of acoustic. Although I do like electric guitars a lot. Because, I don't know, it's got power. And a lot of them look good too. So, don't mind this. I'm trying to keep it like protected, but now it's like peeling away. That's like the satisfying stuff that you rip off like things. Once it gets like really, really bad, I'm gonna do that satisfying thing. Maybe I'll even make it into a video. Most satisfying thing. Because it is one of the most satisfying things ever. I don't even know why. But anyways, moving on to number 7 is another Led Zeppelin 2, which is What Is and What Should Never Be.
And if I say to you tomorrow, take my hand, child, come with me. It's to a castle I will take you.
So I love how it's like he's like almost have like an underwater bubbly voice. I don't know. I'm gonna say for you tomorrow. I don't know. Weird. But it's very low. And then there's just a little bit of like very low drums. And then it gets up and it's the big chorus. And it goes back to the verse chorus. But I love at the end they don't have like a guitar solo, I don't think. I listened to parts of the song, but I don't think I heard a guitar solo. I don't remember a guitar solo. And they use that guitar where it's dun, dun, dun. It's like in both to the stereo one guitar note in this ear, like when you're listening on headphones, you have durner, 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 durner. So they're in different ears. So if you're like deaf in this ear, you're just gonna hear durner, durner, which that sucks. But I think, well, actually, you'll probably not hear the song good anyway, because there's different parts of the song in this ear anyway, because it's a stereo song, because there's like usually there's like drumming, more kind of drumming in like one ear than the other. Maybe you'll hear light drumming. So, I don't know. You just wouldn't really like the experience of being deaf. So you'd want mono if you were deaf in one ear. But hopefully we won't be deaf in one ear. So, just a great song. So, coming in at number 6, we're going to do Your Time Is Gonna Come.
Lying, cheating, hurting, that's all you seem to do.
So this song is great. It starts off with the... I don't know what it is. I forgot what that keyboard type thing is in the beginning of the song. And then there's the picking guitar, acoustic picking, and then it goes into the verse, your time is gonna come, my voice songs. And then it goes back to the picking, and then I think, yeah, so just great song, one of my favorites. What, it's 7 or 6? 6. So, anyways, we're going to move on to the top 5 now. So, we're going to move on to number 5. It's going to be the last Led Zeppelin 4 album. And, by the way, this was the last Led Zeppelin 1 album. And this will be the last Led Zeppelin 4, and it's Going to California.
Spend my days with a woman unkind, smoke my stuff and drink all my wine.
Now you probably already guessed why I like this song that much. It's acoustic and mandolin by John Paul Jones. This is where I can give a big shout out to John Paul Jones because his mandolin sounds beautiful. But the acoustic guitar does help with that. And it's just them and Plant's vocals, which sounds really good. And I don't know, this used to be like my favorite song, but now there's a couple more that are better than this. But I just love this. I'd love to get a mandolin and learn it. My grandfather actually played string instruments, and he did have an old mandolin, but I was not able to get it. All I was able to get was my grandfather's original violin. So I may get that restrung and learn some violin, because violin sounds really cool. Not gonna lie. So anyway, we're gonna move on to number 4, which is Ramble On, the last Led Zeppelin 2 song.
Leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way.
I don't know why I like this song so much, but I just do. Used to be in one of my favorite songs also. And I mean, it still is. And I don't know. I just love the acoustic, but there's also that in the beginning, and the chorus is really good. Solo's good. Like I said, the drumming is good. Well, I said good, but that is John Bonham doing that. But I don't know. It's just good. I don't know. I'm gonna try to kind of speed up this video, get it done, because we're getting pretty long. Anyways, we're gonna move on to number 3, which is the last Led Zeppelin 3 song. And that is That's the Way.
I don't know how I'm gonna tell you.
Again, you probably know why I love this song. The acoustic guitar. Just beautiful acoustic guitar. And the reason I haven't learned this song is because it is in a like weird tuning. I forgot which type of tuning, but don't really feel like learning that right now. After a while, it's like forget what tunings there are. So I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to it one of these days. It also seems pretty hard. And yeah, it's just beautiful song. And since it's acoustic guitar, I just love it. So, moving on to number 2, Last House of the Holy song. I don't know why I just keep on saying Last of the Holy song. Because from 6 up to number 1 is all a different album. So, House of the Holy, this is the last House of the Holy album, and it is the Rain song. So again, probably know why I like this. I don't know, I found this song really good around Christmas time in 2021, and I just was like, I gotta learn this. And I'm not gonna play it for you guys, but because I don't know the full song. But once I know the full song, I'll do a cover and then maybe a lesson. And the lesson's probably gonna go horrific. But maybe you can learn it. So it's just a beautiful song. The acoustic guitar, it's in a really weird tuning. It's like a C, open C tuning, I think. Very weird. I just keep one of my guitars tuned to it and then like freshen it up every time I do it. So play with that. So it's basically like the same thing for 3 times, and then it goes into like the same type of like riff type thing. Then it goes into something else really cool, and then it ends off in that same riff. Now, I say same riff, there's a little bit of like different things each time, but very slight changes. Very slight changes. So the thing I don't know is that one part where it gets like crazy, like a little bit crazy. So I don't know that part. And that's probably going to be the hardest part. So, I don't know. Moving on to number 1, which is 10 Years Gone. So this isn't one of the most popular Led Zeppelin songs, but it's my favorite and probably my favorite song of all time. And I don't know, I just love it. It's because it's just like guitar, mainly. And I don't know, it starts off, this is what I can play for you. Yeah. That's where I like stop. But I really gotta learn it. It's my favorite song of all time. Why don't I know my favorite song of all time? So, it's guitar's paradise to me. I don't know. Acoustic, electric, different tones of electric, and a whole bunch of solos. I don't know. I love it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, tap the bell. I don't know if you heard the guitar parts. I'll leave them in just to show you how bad my audio quality is. And that's only if they're bad. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, tap the bell, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.